Okay, I'm speaking as one of the previous owners of Reggies, which is the holding company which owned Toys R Us and Reggies in South Africa. And I wish to clarify the facts surrounding the sale of my business. It's all 65 Toys R Us and Reggies stores, effective the 1st of December 2012. Firstly, the initial discussions surrounding the sale with the eventual purchaser and current new owner were initiated in Q3 2011, almost a year before Mr. Horwitz and his cronies came to see me in August 2012. So discussions had been in process since Q3 2011. I can state categorically that the activities of StoptheJNF had absolutely nil bearing on the impact on the conclusion, the selling price, or the timing of this transaction. This transaction was one of the largest private equity transactions in recent years in South Africa, and it took close to 1 year to conclude. For this organization, the StoptheJNF organization, to think that they had any influence or any bearing whatsoever on the outcome of the discussions and the negotiations is preposterous, utterly laughable. The only effect that the StoptheJNF organization had on this business was in fact to increase the turnover of certain stores. We have footage of their protesters still donning their T-shirts, shopping in our stores after the protest, buying PlayStation games and other items after the protest. So they had no negative bearing on the well-being, profitability of the business whatsoever. If anything, the diametric opposite is true. I know that a friend of mine in pharmaceutical retail experienced a similar experience when the BDS boycotted, or were calling for a boycott of his stores because they stopped Dead Sea Cosmetics. I think in conclusion, it's fair to say that Mr. Horwitz and his cronies do not know what it is to pay 1,300 people on a monthly basis, to support another 5,000 of their family members, to be a corporate taxpayer, and to fund the pension and provident and retirement of over 1,000 families. I think it's time that in the spirit of Ubuntu and of nation building, that people in South Africa get off their tomato boxes with their megaphones and actually make a positive contribution to the economy. This is not 1974. This is not 1984. It's time to emerge from the peanut gallery, to stop masquerading as an anarchist in socialist clothing, and to actually make a contribution to the economy and to be productive and to add to the means of production. And having said that, I've got work to do, I've got taxes to pay, I've got people to support, and business to continue with. Thank you.